So hello everyone, this is AetherNightmare, and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV, A Realm Reborn. So we have completed Thaumaturgy, and yes, I know it's pronounced Thaumaturgy instead of Thermaturge. I say Thermaturge as a joke, just so everybody knows. I kind of forgot to clarify that. It was a joke at the beginning of the playthrough, and now we're here, and most people, oops, don't know that. So let us continue on to Phase 2, which is Black Mage. Taking the Black.
Brent, I've been waiting for you, in a way. Please let me explain. Do you know the Marasaja Pit? It's a prison here in Ul'dah. In prison, a man will do most things to keep his mind occupied. Of late, one inmate claims to hear the voice of Nalthal. No doubt he has lost his mind after serving 100 years of a life sentence. But he knows you by name, and maintains the traitors demand you win the gem of Shatoto and exchange it for his release. A farce, no doubt. I make it for nothing more than the maniacal ravings of a cell-crazed, sweaty-toothed madman, but I fear the only way to be sure is to free him of the pit. The prisoner's name is... Kukuruka Tataruka, and as if his story were not proof enough of his lunacy, he also styles himself a Black Mage. But such magic was lost to Eorzea centuries ago. Who does this senile charlatan think he will fool with such rubbish? Nevertheless, he has invoked the name of Nalthal, and so the Order feels it unwise to ignore his words. Though I am still no believer, you have come as he said you would. So let us get to the bottom of this, shall we? It may be that you are an agent of fate, or perhaps you are merely a crooked old man's accomplice. In either case, I ask that you travel to the High Bridge in eastern Thanalan, seek out the Planar Fissure, a rift between this world and the next. I'm gonna have kaiju breaching through that? What do you mean Planar Fissure? Fell whatever beasts might lurk there, and water the earth with their blood. According to our gay old murmur, doing so will give rise to the gem of Shatoto. The gem is no more than a pretty stone, oft mentioned in bedtime stories and the tales of fairies. We shall see if it truly exists. I await your findings here. Return to me when the deed is done.
Okay. Go to location, kill things. I know the Void Scent in this world are potentially linked to some sort of underground hell, but I don't know the full details of that. And if they're capable of doing so, is there some sort of... My camera was acting up there, it wasn't going the correct direction. And then I pushed the other way and it did the same thing. Do we have 2 life streams on this planet, or is ours just, like, getting really corrupted? Planar Fissure, this is not what I had in mind. Gotta remember how to do this. Been a while since I did mage stuff. Nope, I thought I could dodge at the last second, but no, I got silenced. Thankfully it doesn't last very long. Actually, I want this one. I forgot about the Xenosaga 2 thing. The cast taxing. Oop, not that. Let's just go one at a time now. Here we go. My poor health. Try not to die. Thank you. Uh-oh. Anyway, I can maybe get this thing to sleep. And then, like, maybe run away for just a little bit. I don't have any potions on me, do I? I have elixirs. Grand Company Tonic. Grape juice? Piety, Vitality, Spell Speed. Control. GP gathering. None of this is mage stuff. Ah, shit, here it comes. I think I actually did increase my health a little bit. Yeah, I did. I'm gonna go single targeting from now on. What about this? Creates a barrier that nullifies damage. Okay. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to do that over again. Sorry. That was me playing dumb. I'll single target from now on. Aside from thunder. Hopefully this does a little bit more damage. Though in my defense, they kept layering spells on top of one another. Oops. Causing me to move. I feel like I got kind of unlucky with that one. Really? My slide cast wasn't good enough for you? Cast. Switch. Let's do damage down. Okay, there we go. I was only one off, and I probably could have defeated it, but still. And now chuck the blood back in, from whence you came. Thaumaturge heard me. Hey, rude. Put up your weapon, friend. Kazag Cha means you no harm. Looking for the rift that was here? So you are the one whom Kukuruka's prophecy speaks. By your hand was the blood of the creatures spilt upon this earthen vein, was it not? Then you have earned this gem of Shitoto. Take it. You will know what to do when the time comes. I'm guessing it's just our job's done. With this, my part is done. Farewell for now. Yep. You've probably also seen that symbol in particular with other media related to Final Fantasy XIV. I think because Yoshi P was himself a Black Mage. Well, you certainly smell as though you've been off spilling blood, but it will take more than a waft foulness to convince me you're an agent of divine will. I take it yours was an eventful journey? Oh, it's exactly as described in the tales. Could it truly be the gem of Shitoto? 12 be good. I can feel the magic pulsing within it. The tales tell that only souls blessed by the grace of Nalthal are entrusted with the keeping of the gem. Which I know it's no longer a thing in this patch of the game, but I am on the path of Nalthal.
This is beyond mere coincidence. I must investigate further. And you must assist me, Bren. This now involves you as much as any other. Still, I cannot shake my inner skeptic. If Kukuruka has somehow made contact with the outside world, he may be manipulating adventurers such as yourself for ends yet unknown to us. I will call an emergency council of the Order. Please wait here.
And they give him the classic Black Mage style. That will not be necessary. You're not Vivi.
Kukuruka, what are you doing here? Have you escaped the pit? Watch your tongue, you insolent fool. Master has passed a century in meditation, communing with Naldal. You will address him with the proper respect.
Wait, he's really 100 years old? I thought his sentence was 100 years.
The Gowlers of the Marasaja pit are very different from the heretics of your order. Suffice it to say they had wisdom enough to listen. Must I remind you again? The will I speak is that of Naldal himself. The true criminal is he who ignores the words of a god. Beware, Kukuruka. The 12 seldom spare those who claim their voice. This murmur farce will bring disaster to us all. The cause of the disaster to come will be no words of mine, of that be sure. Naldal spoke unto me. By his own declaration, the seal on the void gate will be broken. Once thrown open, it can be closed once more by none but they who bear the gem of Shitoto. So me, I speak of you, Bren.
Oh, it returned to me.
The gem you hold is the mark of a mage of the black. With it in hand, you must now set forth to gather the keys needed to seal the void gate. Wait, you can't... I mean, you don't have the right to... I can't just let this happen. Silence, you hollow-pated prig. Those who don't listen shall not be heard. You take for yourself the title of thaumaturge, and so I will not suffer you to claim ignorance. You know as well as any that the existence of another world rife with shadow and monstrosity, the void. As the power of the void waxes, the barrier between it and our world wanes. Eventually that barrier will falter, and the void gate will open. Once it has, the only black magic of Eld can reseal it. This is sacrilege. As one who now commands the forces of destruction, I bid you go forth, Black Mage. The gem of Shitoto is our sigil, the mark of the Magi devoted to the true dark art. In it, you already possess the first key required to see the void gate sealed. You have taken the black, but time is needed before the black takes you, before it permeates mind and body, and colors every fiber of your being dark as pitch.
I'm an Aura, so technically that's already happened.
Visit Miliveneth's Sacrarium, and there hear the words of Lalai. My species has already descended from the void. It's fine. Do not fear the power to destroy. Master it, and with it destroy that which would destroy you.
Okay, hopefully this tells me where my next quest is gonna be. That looks outside, like the Weavers, guilds. Yeah. Down by the miners. Because they always move these.
Milvanna Sacrarium, dedicated to the worship of Nald, was extensively damaged during the calamity. Repairs continue even to this day, to the great inconvenience of our adherents. So I guess this is the temple? Black Mage Temple? Master is meditating in his chambers, for Naldal always speaks, and Master must listen. He has entrusted me with guiding you on your path, but you must walk alone yet. Come again when the black power has grown stronger within you. And we get Mana Front, restores 30% of maximum MP. And we also get the Soul of the Black Mage.
It could be my gear is underleveled too.
The Gem of Shatoto imbues you with dark knowledge. Next quest at 35.
Let's take a quick look.
Nope, my gear is fine. It's just that Black Mage is squishy. So there we go. Upon the surface of this multi-aspect crystals are carved a myriad of deeds of Black Mages from eras past. Transfer. Don't you dare touch my hotbar. Okay. Add Black Mage. We could just delete Thaumaturge, because it's outdated. So we now Black Mage, and I am going to level up probably to either 35 or 40 and meet you back here for the next part of the quest. I gotta remember where these are every time they move, so see you then.
Okay, we're back, and I am level 40, and oh my gosh, what a journey leveling Black Mage has been. I'm so squishy, and there's so many instances still where the entire party wipes, like the dungeon I just came out of, and the only person left is me, and I just get to run around casting Thunder and Scathe over and over and screaming and hoping I don't die. Just defeated the Chimera boss that way. It was certainly something, but yeah. Scathe, by the way, is a new spell that we have in addition to our Fire and Ice. It doesn't have any elemental bonuses or anything aside from apparently a 20% chance potency will double, which whatever, we don't really pay attention to it. But the one difference of Scathe between your other spells that you cast is that there is no cast timer. I see a lot of people playing Black Mage not realizing still that they can run and cast at the same time. You can only cast Scathe, which isn't your best spell, but you don't have any charge time for it, so you use it more like a melee ability. Just FYI, as someone who has had to survive dungeons by themselves as a Black Mage. Anyway, let's go. You'll never go back. Really? Really? We made that joke? I sense the black magic within you has grown stronger. Yeah, it's taking on things on my phone, that'll do it. Is it, the darkness in my heart that you sense? At the tanks that don't know how to tank and the healers that don't know how to heal? I got to witness and enrage for the first time today. In a realm reborn. I didn't know bosses could still do that. You have earned the right of my audience. I am pleased to see that you do not fear your newfound powers, but then you adventurers were never meant to embrace the new. You are now ready to set forth on your journey to find the keys required to seal the Void Gate. Hear me well, for mine are my master's own words, and those of Nalthal himself. In a normal dungeon, no less. Not a hard dungeon, not an extreme, not a savage. Just normal. And now Lalai is possessed. The next key requires the blood of sacrifice. Plenty of those were made in the last dungeon. I kind of wish I'd recorded that just so people can see what the hell I'm dealing with. Travel to the Sagoli Desert in southern Thaneland. Slay what fiends emerge from the Planar Fissure there, and slake the land's thirst with their lifeblood. Once drunk, its essence shall be borne away upon the ethereal veins of the earth, and thence serve to notify our friends in the wasteland that the time has come. Complete the task before you, and the Black Mage testimony you carry will shine full with a new light. Light to envelop and absorb evil. Light to show you destruction and guide you to righteousness. The light is key. Take it into you, where it will forever burn bright. That is all. Do you understand and accept what you must do? Yes. What I've been doing this entire time. Because at least, like, Dragoon and has better heavy armor or access to some of the same tank's armor. And then the other classes, they have things like second chance and debuffs, and then there's just me. Squishy, dealing damage over time, running for my life. While everybody else laughs and gets a kick out of it behind the boss barrier. Oh man, I should have been recording that. Whew. Ooh, I can take these out. Guess I could show something really quick too. I'm gonna keep running just to make a point, but see, with Scathe, it doesn't do as much damage, but you can just perpetually go in a circle and run away. Keep that in mind. I know people like to make fun of Scathe, but it has its uses. Yes, Black Mage does more if you keep your feet stapled to the floor, but that isn't always a possibility, is it? But yeah, I don't think I've ever talked about Enrage. Enrage is what happens if you take too long in a boss arena and it just decides, you know what, screw this, I'm gonna kill everyone right now. And it launches off a super attack. So yeah, if you think you're not going to have enough time to cast, by all means. What dungeon was I in? I was in the Cutter's Cry, and it was the one with the sandworm. His enrage is that if you take too long, he causes debris to fall from the ceiling. Only the tank survived that one, because it's a complete arena AoE, and my armor is not strong enough to survive that. Okay, let's continue on to the actual thing. Oh, and really quickly, I got some slightly better drip. This is not the outfit in particular, but I just wanted to show it off. The outfit I'll probably be wearing in the future, which is you. Battle Mage robe. Yeah, there we go. Behold, actually having drip. This is the outfit I intend to wear late game. I don't know about the staff. This is a really cool staff. I haven't seen this staff before. Originally I was wearing this one, which from the back kind of looks like a scarab. But when I activate it, oops, not that. When I activate it, same button, it opens up like this, and I think it's really cool. Anyway. Back to our regularly scheduled program. Killing things in the desert. But then we did the Chimera boss, and I was the only one left again. This has happened in other boss arenas too, as Black Mage. I should have killed these guys first. I could have taken them out with Warrior even. Oh well. As long as he doesn't see me, everything should be okay. Actually, that's right, I can put these to sleep. I don't have to worry about my teammates messing up my plan here. So I can go one at a time. There we go. Oh, it took out the wizard too. But that also means he... Okay, did it get both? Good, it got both. Sleep again. I think with each sleep, though, it has diminishing returns, just like paralysis. Yeah, it does. It's okay. We're almost done. I will have to take him out, though. Also, the Chimera kept aiming its lock-on spell at me. There was a couple times, too, I would stand... I don't know if we're having server issues today, but I would be standing literally, like, right next to the Chimera. I could slap it if I wanted to. And the Violet Eyes attack, which is where you're supposed to come in close, would still hit me. So, I don't know what the heck is going on today. Stand by. Either of these is fine. It's equidistance from both of them. It is done, but the blackness you have awoken has yet to settle within you. Time is needed. Pray be patient. Continue to practice your mastery of the arcane, and come to me once more when the dark art is as much you as you it. We also get Blizzard 3, deals ice damage with a potency of 260, grants Umbral Ice 3, and removes Astral Fire. Okay. So even stronger Blizzard spell. I'm not sure if this one's an AoE or not. I've never played with these. Obviously I can describe Scathe because I've been goofing off with it in the background, but... International relations. When I see your eyes, look the person prepared to take on the daunting responsibilities of the Black Mage. There are few who know of our existence, even among those versed in the ways of magic. You will not even find mention of us in all but the most esoteric of texts. Yet the secrets of our dark art lie encrypted here, within the forbidden library of the Sacrarium. Master himself deciphered and read the texts some 100 years past. It is said the first of our kind were the favored of Nal Thal, and it was he who entrusted them with the duty of sealing the Void Gate. But as you well know, the power of black magic lies in its great potential for destruction. The slightest errancy of its use may give rise to the most tragic of disasters. Lately, the most tragic of disasters has been my party comps. Of the disappearance of the Black Mages of Eorzea, Master says only we must not repeat the errors of the past. Bren, Master has made known to me what it is you must next do. Listen to his words now, with all your being. The land has drunk deep of the blood you spill, and by this act 3 souls of the 3 races to Thanalan have come. The fires of our order once burned black and full, yet long ago they were left to wane and the very nearly die. These 3 souls are the keepers of the embers that remain, of all that we now are. In the hands of one who will usher our return, the gem of Shatoto, testimony of our creed, will shine with new light, and by that light the 3 keepers will be made your allies. An Amalja by the name of Kazagcha waits at Burgundy Falls in the east of Thanalan. Go to him. That's all. Dwell not on the fact that the Amalja are the sworn enemies of Ul'dah. It's not your place to question Master's will, for it is the will of Nal Thal himself. Go forth, Black Mage, and see the Void Gate sealed. So does nobody care that you broke out of prison? Really quickly, just let me... I want to see Blizzard 3. MP cost is higher, but like deals ice damage with a potency of 260. It uses more MP, obviously, but I don't know if there's really a point to keeping the old Blizzard spell unless I'm like in a really low level dungeon for some reason and it won't let me use my OG spells. So maybe keep the old ones in like a separate tab or something. I'll keep them down here. just in case. Same with Fire 3. Grants Astral Fire 3. Yeah, I bet it'd be better to use these. I can technically cast more spells before my MP runs out. With these, yeah, it costs 500 more. But yeah, 260, 100. Recast times are the same. Cast time's a little longer. It's 1 whole second longer, but if I had to get... Oh wait, no, that's between Fire 1 and 2. Never mind. Cast 246 for both. No, it's still slightly longer. Slightly longer to cast. 260. 180. But it's also way more powerful for the 1 extra second. So I'll keep original fire down here in case I do like a short leveling dungeon, but I think I'm gonna switch out the big ones to their next level. I'll still keep Blizzard 2 and Fire 2 because they're AoEs. I'm guessing 4 takes over as the cast range. Yeah, that one has a 25 yard. Maybe. I don't know. I can't tell. I can't tell. I think it wants you to switch to these, though. Sort of like another Final Fantasies. You still technically have, you know, your Fire, Blizzard, Thunder, but it wants you to upgrade to, like, Thundara, Thundaga, etc. Once you get them, there's not really a whole lot of point going back. Oh, but they cost more MP. Yeah, but you're gonna get better at juggling your MP costs. And you have a lot more skills, too. We have Swift Cast, we have Lucid Dreaming, etc. That's gonna let you gain your MP back faster. It's even with, like, between these two Thunders, I really don't think there's that much of a difference to the point that this will probably get overtaken by this entirely. Just do 1 AoE cast and be done with it, even if it costs slightly more MP. I'll keep it for now, but in the future, it's probably gonna go away. Welcome, Aura, chosen of the Kukuraka and bearer of the Gem of Shatoto. By the gem's power do our paths cross once more. At last, the time spoken of in prophecy has come, and yet I know nothing of they who would guide us. Come, tell me your name. Nightmare. I am Kazagcha, a sorcerer of the Amalja. As were my forebears, I am the 4th of my line to walk this path, which brings me now to this land. As you well know, my kind bear the scorn of Uldans. It is for this reason that I must remain here, far from the city walls.
Great power this one has, but enough, is it? Kazakcha is terrified to behold. Yes, yes, but he is bold and wise and kind. Good, warm, kind.
These are my brethren in the black, and now they are yours as well. Before you stand the Ixal, Dozo Melak, and the 269th Order Medicant of the Kobolds, Daza. You have fed the ethereal currents with the blood of fiends, that the gem of Shatoto radiates as it does in your presence is proof of your deeds, and a sign of what must yet be done. It falls to me to bear witness to your waking, and to pass on you the knowledge entrusted to me. Know that you must face death before your purpose can be fulfilled. I already done that with some of these dungeon runs, man. You have no idea. It is to the Silent King in Western Thanaland that you must next journey. There too lies a Planar Fissure, and there too you must slake the land's thirst with the blood of the fiends which surge forth from it. Fear not, each of us shall journey to the Silent King, and there convene once more. Seek out the Ixal Dozo Melak, for your path is destined to first cross with his. When the deed before you is done, the gem of Shatoto shall shine with new brilliance. The people of this land would kill me for no more than my Amalja's skin, and so I must remain here, in hiding. The day will come when I shall fulfill my purpose, the destiny of both my forebears and myself, but only through patience and prudence now will I live to see that day. Is anybody else in here? No. So yeah, I think that some of the enemies that ironically use black magic spells in the game are part of this guild. We may be on opposite sides, but I guess we're all goth together.
To close Planar Fisher, strong black magic you need. You close, then come to Dozo Melak once more.
But what are these? Oh yeah, it does take longer. It doesn't appear to be hitting the Orban though, despite the big animation. Oh, I need to actually fully go up to it.
I'm like, why isn't it closing?
Get back in there. You reduce him to pulp and you throw him inside.
Kazakcha spoke true. Black is strong in Bren. You go now. Go see Daza. Here lies the Planar Fissure. Rift, tear, fissure. Use the power within you to seal it.
Right. Oh, there it is. It's over there. Another one of these. Yeah, I can see where it maybe wouldn't be a good idea to use Fire 3 if you have to be moving a lot, but I'm also killing things faster, so... Out of curiosity. One for science. That one noticed me, but that's because some enemies are linked on the battlefield.
It was as Kazakcha foretold. You are chosen, Bren. You must return to him now. Yes, yes, return and kill Kazakcha. The deed is done. Ended. Over. Done.
Which means back to probably... Oh no, that's... Did he follow me? I thought I was gonna have to go all the way over to Eastern Thailand again. You have done well, as I know you would. Come, it is time now to return to Burgundy Falls.
Okay, now we return to Eastern Thailand. Did I pass my test for wizard school?
Wait. There's the opening. Red Nightmare of the Black, you return to me victorious. The gem of Shatoto burns bright. You are indeed the heir to a dark and ancient power, as Kukuraka foretold. I am reminded of a prophecy my great-grandfather uttered not long ago. When four Magi meet in a barren land, black powers of Eld woven by their hand shall see the fate of wickedness made stark, and the path to light shall be lit by dark. The black powers of Eld require no explanation, and know that the wickedness refers to the evil birthed by the void. That the seal holding the void gate shut will falter and fail is beyond doubt, yet your deeds speak of determination and ability, and in them I spy hope. I have learned all of you that I must. I bestow upon you the knowledge kept by my line. Here and now I speak an oath to discard old grudges. By our power combined, the void gate will be sealed anew. You have brought this old Amalja much happiness. Few believe the words of my great-grandfather. He was mocked and ridiculed, and worse, ignored. Yet your coming has fulfilled the prophecy he spoke. The dark magic coursing through you shares a deep bond with the void gate. Yeah, not just the powers, but also just me in general. Should that portal be cast open, you will come to great peril. Temper yourself in both mind and body. When you are ready, return to this land and seek me out once more. Then and only then, I will speak to you of your next task. Okay, we get Freeze. Deals ice damage with a potency of 120 to a target and all enemies nearby it. I can only cast it, unlike Blizzard 2, I can only cast it, I think, while in Umbral, but MP cost 1,000... 120. Is this Blizzard 2? Did they just change the name? You've learned a new dark art. All enemies nearby it. Grants Umbral Ice 3 and removes Astral Fire. You actually only have one. That's... Do I get my next quest from here? Yeah. All enemies nearby it. All enemies nearby it, 246. 246 and 296. So this is actually a slightly shorter cast. Radius 25.5. 25.5. Okay, so yeah, they're both AoEs. Can only be executed while under the influence of ice, though. So while this one grants the ability to cast ice, Freeze actually requires Umbral Ice to have already been activated. So this is... I'm trying to get my allergy medicine because my eyes are actually burning right now. This is 100. And this is 120, so it's not a huge boost. I'll put it on the grid for a while for now anyways, but yeah, I guess our next mission is going to be accepted from here. I need to keep that in mind. Could I have waited until the episode cut for me to take my meds? Yes. Does my brain work that way? No. Yeah, level 45. Okay, this is where we accept it from now on. Alright. Meet you back here probably when I'm level 50. Okay, I've made it to level 50, which means we can wrap up Black Mage. Level 45. The Void Gate breathes gloomy. Looks like we get another Thunder thing? Thunder Mastery. Upgrades Thunder to Thunder 3? And Thunder 3. I wonder if it completely upgrades it. Like, I can't even use the old spell. Because I have changed a few things around about my bar that I messed up last time, but I'll show it off in a second. It is well that you are here. My colleagues Dozo Meluk and Daza would have words with you. Wait here while I fetch them.
To close Void Gate, strong black magic you need. Ready for test, are you?
Sure.
Very good. You have sharp nose like Dozo. Noticed, have you? Your aura, strangeness it has. Now the Void Gate. Gloom it makes, like black breath. Gloom drawn to black magic. Drawn to you, like moth to flame. Black magic it seeks to corrupt and make own. Losing strength seal is. Black magic and Void Gate share bond. Very deep, but must not leave be too long, or else other side may take you. No fear yet. Still weak gloom is. Time you have. Strong Bren find next key. Teach you Dozo will what must do. Many black mages there were, long ago. One more powerful than the rest. Very powerful. Epic even. Epic Black Mage. Black Mage too powerful. Too dangerous. Wrong hands must not have. Knew this he did. Ciphered spells. Hid secrets. Dark way past a few. Very few. Teaching. Writing. Spread over realm. Lost to time they were. Forgotten. One carved in stone. Stone of mossy pillar. Pillar in south shroud. Chosen. You are. Unleash power of this black magic you can. Key it is. Key to end of gloom. Knowledge of my line this is. Passed to Dozel from mother. From mother of mother. From mother of mother of mother. 4 hatchlings past. Strong mage she was. Epic even. Epic mage. Great love for dark art. More than anything. Joined with lizard men to learn all. Named betrayer she was. Chased from village. Her words Dozel keeps. Teach to strong Bren now. 4 magi meet in barren land. Old black powers have they in hand. Fate of all wicked be made stark. Path to light then lit by what? That her squawk, not Dozel squawk. Should be dark, Dozel thinks. Good words, deep words. Bring Dozel here, they did, to pass on. Not Dozel alone. Others came too. Other mages. Birdmen, lizardmen, no matter. All wait for strong Bren. Strong mind you have, and heart. Help you Dozel will. Go to Gridania you must. To Earth's gift. Near Pillar lurks beasts there are. Slay them you must. No need fear beast. Strong Bren is strong.
It's hard doing that.
Daza. I too am here to lend you my help, my aid. Help. Hand. Aid. Wood danger for Dozel. For Ixel whalers wait. Wait with sharp spears. Go in place of Dozel, Daza will. Decided it is. Go now you will.
Won't he stand out even more, though? The people of this land would kill me for no more than my emulgous skin, and so I must remain here, in hiding. The day will come when I shall fulfill my purpose, the destiny of both my forebears and myself. But only through patience and prudence now will I live to see that day. Okay, basically my layout. Turns out you want to cast Fire 3 and then continuously cast Fire. I don't know if I'll keep Blizzard, just because by the time I pop even one Blizzard 3 off, I can go back to Fire. So, it depends. Blizzard might get cast out, but apparently you do just better damage by casting Fire 3 once to get the stacks on your bar, and then continuously casting Fire. So, lesson learned, I suppose. I guess people were confused in some of my previous raids. I just continuously did the Mega Mean thing where I casted Explosion over and over again. I still feel like casting Fire 3 over and over does more damage, but I'll go by what people are telling me. And the classes are going to get reworked again, apparently, relatively soon with the next patch, so we'll even see if this is relevant. Who knows? The stone pillar covered in moss rises here. The gem of Shitoto shines bright, revealing the inscription in stone. As you approach it, you hear a voice ring out. By the gem thou bearest shall the great and dark power of Eld be bestowed upon the tree. I can't read. Bestowed upon thee. But those who seek this power must first prove their worth. Behold, the gloom that would be thine undoing cometh. Arianje, is that you? Stay the glooms encroached by hand. Only then shall the umbral wisdom of the ages be gifted unto thee. Also, remember to use sleep if you get ambushed as a black mage, because you are too squishy to handle crowds yourself.
That voice spoke true. Look, the gloom gathers. I sense there are fiends of evil about. Nearby, close, about.
Oh my, everywhere.
The gloom will change into horrors if left unchecked. You must stop them with your black magic.
Oh, you mean these? It's like this, basically. So if you have 3 stacks, you do more damage. Ah, dang it. I'm actually gonna do sleep and then change targets if I can. He's gonna wake up my target. I'll do a free fire even though I'm just gonna immediately switch. Because I need to be in ice form for a second. Switch. That, I was gonna say that. I could probably kill with just either Thunder or Scathe. Ah, not again. And this is partially my fault. I'm being slow. Go, cat. Oh, wait, I'm out. Fire. I can probably escape it. Yep. Oh, I can! That one's totally gonna transform, though. How many got through? Alright, which one is he gonna hit? My dude, attack something. I'm on a time limit. It's actually smart enough to follow. Follow which one I'm targeting. It's a tad surprising. God. I realized I was casting the wrong one, that was on me. He's gonna attack both now. It doesn't matter. I'm not used to juggling things by myself. I'm better in a dungeon. Oh my god. Didn't change. You're emerging already?
You must endure. Rally to preserve. Endure. This is your fault too, you little... This one's still awake. Sometimes fire instant charges, but not always. God. Make it stop. I don't even want to be going after this one. I want to be going after the Void Echoes. Because they can interrupt my spells. Every sleep I cast, it's less and less effective. Come on. Target what I want. Be a controller, please. Because eventually sleep's gonna stop working, and I forgot fire is not fully. There we go. Scathe. Just scathe it. Oh, for Pete's sake, I'm just gonna... Yeah. Don't discathe. You can use it while moving. It has a purpose. Scathe gets too much hate. The Mossy Pillar imbues you with ancient knowledge. Well fought. The gloom is scattered. Scattered is the gloom. Let us return to Burgundy Falls. Yes, yes, Dozo Melak awaits us. You, me, us. Apparently they're changing, like, how the spells read off the server, too. Which I don't fully understand, but... it's been what I've been told. Maybe there's some degree of system lag I don't know about. It's so far away. Why did they put it here? Oh, you're outside. Gone from you gloom is. Worry for nothing, Dozel did. Now see Kagaza-cha, you must. Await you, he is. Aren't I eventually gonna try getting my outfits? The gods are good to return you unharmed. The gloom which threatened to taint the world does so no more, and I sense the darkness within you is reborn with a new power. Wield it well, Bren of Black, and make of it a tool for our ends. Do that, and the prophecy speaks, and the way to the light shall be lit by dark before you. Learned a new dark art, Thunder 3. Is Thunder one even a thing anymore? No, it replaced it. I wonder if it reverts back in level synced content. 45. The blood must flow. I thought last one was 45. Are they both 45? Bren of the Black, our brother Daza, has words for you. Pray wait a moment for him to arrive. You have reclaimed the key from the depths of the shroud. Wood, forest, shroud. Yes, you have done well. Very, very well. You are truly the Black Mage foretold by legend, oracle, prophecy, legend. It was such a legend of my people that brought me to this Thanalan. Such is what legends do. When four magi meet in a barren land, black powers of eld woven by their hand shall see the fate of wickedness made stark, and the path to light shall be lit by dark. Black, shadow, dark. You have heard these words before. Yes, yes. Here I found Kazik Chad, Dozo Melok. The words that brought us here to Thanalan are the same. Equal, identical, same. It was 100 years ago that a kobold first deciphered the legend. Decrypted, decoded, deciphered. The great mage who did it was my own ancestor, First Order Patriarch Dagu. Yes, yes, my very own. But he broke kobold law. The first patriarch must never leave Ogomoro. No, no, never. But leave he did. He set from Lenosha to pursue this legend, and for that he was named traitor, betrayer, turncloak, traitor. None were drawn to the words of Dagu. No, no, not a single kobold soul. They ignored his words, but when I first heard them I felt strange, peculiar, odd, strange. I felt I must do something. I could not simply be idle. I too left Lenosha, just as Dagu before me. Yes, and I have come here to Thanalan. Now I see the legend is real. Yes, and the words kept by Kazik Cha, Dozul Melok, and myself are true. You have appeared. That is no coincidence. No, no, none at all. I am a kobold. Yes, yes I am. And we kobolds are good at finding things. Treasures, trinkets, things. I will help you where I can. Dagu left behind many things when he left. Yes, yes, many, many things. I was given a stone tablet. The others in my family thought it rubbish, dross, refuse, rubbish. Its surface has many scratches, you see. Yes, many, many. But I sense in it a great power. Here, it may give you some. Your gem, the light. It is illuminating the tablet. The scratches are glowing. Mighty Titan. Those are no scratches. No, no, not scratches at all. They are carvings. Words. Know thee, brave keeper of Shatoto's light. As the very words wax pain into thy sight, the seal that was cast doth shudder and sigh, and the void gate's dread sundering draws nigh. To ward against the creeping of the gloom, thou needest great garb to stay any doom. To the sacred wearer thy thoughts must now tend, unto thy black commands darkness shall bend. This tablet was more important than I ever imagined. Yes, yes, much, much more. It seems to say one who would close the void gate must first find the sacred garb. Gear, armor, garb. And the names of places are written here as well. Yes, yes, these 4 places. I know you would do well to set out and gather the first 3 relics.
Legend speaks of this. It holds that an offering of blood must be given to the planar fishers. The blood of those who have lived life steeped in the black. Only then can the relics be worn. Here, take with you an offering of my blood.
Need Dazel's blood too, you do. Take, quick take, before change mind.
Well, it's not like you can put it back in super duper easily.
And here is mine. Me, mine. I would entrust it to no other. But be warned, one does not simply walk into these places. There are great dangers waiting. Do be careful. Yes, yes, very, very careful.
Alright, time to get new fashion. It's not really my thing. But this particular outfit, you've probably seen it because it was literally on the cover art for 1.0. But obtain it we must. Apparently the Void is picky about fashion sense. There it is. I should probably clear these out first. Oh, and the difference is with Thunder Creek, they just made it do more damage. I guess we find out later. can interact with it. Thank you. Does it matter which is which? I'm assuming Kazik Chuz, since we're in Thanalan. You get the gloves. That's it? That's all I need to do? Crimson Vest, Dark Knight Breaches of Casting. I don't fully recognize some of these. These I think I got in the Crystal Tower raids. There we go. Words. Something something words. A lot of these I don't need anymore. Disciple of War. I probably got these automatically when I ran certain dungeons. Anything else is full? Yeah, the pants are full. We don't want that. Let's get rid of some of these if they are warrior based. Skirt can go goodbye. I don't need it. All classes gathering, but I don't need it. I'm gonna hang on to the corn breeches just because some of these I was in the middle of turning into glamour prisms when I got so rudely interrupted by plot. Magic. All class magic. War. Oops. Get rid of these. Too bad I can't equip from the inventory menu. Anyway, Ixali Grounds. Oh, for Pete! Oh, it costs more MP now. Thunder does. Anyway, let's go now before danger respawns itself. Maybe I'm just tired, but it feels like everything's taking super long today. Here, right there. You just had to put it between stuff, didn't you? Why? Black Mage Squishy, why? Direwolf is gonna see me, yeah. Going. Are we? Let's also do hopefully less damage from him. Yeah, the debuff in the shield is protecting me a bit. Let's hurry though. Dozal's blood. Get pants? I think those are pants. I'll check it further when we land. Pants. Wizard's Tonban. Poofy pants. You can't see it yet, but it's poofy pants. Here. Could you maybe do me a favor and, like, not look this way? Shoes. Let's work before anybody sees me. Speaking of patriarchs. Shoes. I can already see the puff. What's the point of black clothes to give a slimming effect if you're just gonna make them ultra puffy? What are you two doing here all of a sudden?
I had no doubt you would return triumphant. Yes, yes, no doubt at all.
Brave the logging grounds you did. Great, great, my strength you have. Oh. I have awaited your return. I have learned where it is that the fourth relic of our forebears rest. The land knows its Thal's respite. Here too lies a planar fissure into which the blood of the fiends at births must be poured. I was gonna say, where's the hat? Has anybody seen my hat? This one's suspiciously unguarded. Yeah, the fact that I don't throw anything in. How many are these? Oh no. And yeah, I do know I have a spell that can hit multiple targets. However, it doesn't do as much damage. I'll switch. Anything else? Oh my god, yep. Casting Thunder on me, but thankfully it doesn't seem to have either damage over time or paralysis. Or Deep Void Wizard. Oh well, we're getting better at this rotation. And Spoken Blood. Get the hat. Which I assume cannot be put in my damn inventory because my damn inventory is full. Hat. Is this equipped on anybody? Not anymore. Goodbye. Put in armor chest. Put on character. Yeah, it has the whole missing eye thing, which I don't entirely get why they do this. I feel like Papa Near. Also, it's not my favorite of the wizard hats. It's almost too pointy. Looks very starched. The first of the 4 relics are now in your keeping, yet the final piece remains, and our efforts are to learn where it rests have been to no avail. The dark which empowers at times obscures, such is the nature. Daza claims the tablet names the solace of the gods as the location we seek, but none among us have ever heard of such a name. When a power worthy to relic's claim takes root in one of rigorous end and name, the solace of the gods will be made known, and the last seed of the Black Mage be sown. Daza insists his reading is correct, and both Dozal Melek and I trust in his ability. We will endeavor to decode these words, that you might see our quest to its end. The day of the Void's opening shall come. Until then, I ask only that you continue to walk the path of the Black. Alright. Last one. You gather the first 4 artifacts. That is no small feat. Yet I fear little time remains. If the tablet of Daza's great ancestor is to be believed, there is yet one more. Attempting to seal the Void Gate before you have found them all would be a height of folly. The search for the solace of the gods continues. I have gone through all the records left by my great-grandfather, yet have discovered little. The only seemingly relevant passage I found was his last. He put it to paper some 100 years ago, just before bidding farewell to his home. The true power of destruction will be awoken in that most sacred of places. The power of destruction is black magic, of course, but as to what is meant by the awakening, I fear I am at a loss. You believe that Daza and Dozal Melek's ancestors might know more? To be sure, they were witnesses to the same event, and it is true that they too left their homes 100 years ago, and were damned for traitors. It could be mere coincidence, but no, I do not think that likely. I fear this foreshadows our doom. Should you find aught else, I beseech you to tell me at once. I will also continue the search for answers. The tablet seems to suggest that the way to the solace of the gods, and the final relic will be made known in time, yet we can scarce afford to wait idly by. Both Dozal Melek and Daza understand this urgency, and have already returned to their respective homelands to delve into the matter. And now, to your next task. You must return to he who first bound our 4 fates together, the prophet Kukuraka. Perhaps his words can guide us once more. Kukuruka, excuse me. Kookaburra. Okay, he should be here.
Please, you must help me. Kukuruka has disappeared. That man is no messenger of Nalthal. He is a miscreant and a charlatan, the one guilty of the most heinous of crimes. None had seen him for days. I became worried, then entered his chambers to see that he was well, though he prohibited me from doing so, when I found only evidences of his deception. The records he had hidden were damning. I know now why he was condemned as the greatest criminal of his day. 100 years passed. He conspired with Magi from the Beast Tribes to summon a creature known as Barbados, a monstrosity that was meant to destroy all of Eorzea. Their plot was discovered by the Order of Nalthal, and the Void Gate was sealed before Barbados could emerge. Kukuruka was cast into the Marasaja pit for his crime, where he was to rot until his last breath. The Order was loath to let word of the spread, fearing others might someday seek to succeed where Kukuraka failed, and so they left no record of the plot, save for a few inscrutable documents, parchments ineligible only to those whom the secret was known. Those were the last words I found among the scribbles. 4 is the answer. 4 spells of black, 4 artifacts of Eld, the blood of 4 races. By 4 alone shall the true power of destruction be woken from the Void Gate. Ren, black magic is not the key to sealing the Void Gate. It is the key to opening it. Kukuruka used us to revive the Stark Art, and now means to finish what he began a century ago. What fools we were to believe his lies. Please, Bren, you must stop him before it is too late. Hurry to Nald's reflection in southern Thanalan. and thus it has gone to shit. What brings you to Milvensa Sequium, friend? Oh god, that's what he says all the time. Suddenly, urgency go poof. I ripped a nail. There we go. Let us go. It's probably gonna be a big battle too. Not looking forward to that. Wonder if I have any vitality food on me. It's not what I'm trying to click. Stop that. This has some critical hit and direct hit rate. Vitality plus 8. Plus 8. 8 again. Plus 10. Piety. That's more for spell speed is up though. White mage. Alright. Grape juice it is. The irony of not only drinking something blood-colored, but also that blood-colored thing being associated with the opposite of black magic. I see it, trust me, I do. You know, when he said he was sealed, I thought we'd be bringing it through the other side, not that he was just literally entombed. Also, my mask doesn't even look like it's black. It looks like it's dark brown. And naturally, we are too late. I fought one of these before in a dungeon. You think this will destroy the world? Hilarious. Let's see how far your powers have come. Oh please, Aria must have been in a peaceful period. This is what we're worried about. Go just right back into fire. They're probably gonna focus on him. I should probably get rid of these. Should potentially hit both.
Hopefully the others aren't dying too quickly. I'm out of MP. You fling it. Crap, I'm only gonna be in 2 form, but oh well. Protective spell up. What did it just do? You can just... Wait, better. Okay, Barbados is almost down. Something else. Oh, there's Void Gates. God, let me do my thing, please. Why is it following me? Oh God, there's too many. There's too many. I may have screwed myself by not noticing there was a Void Gate here. Scathe! Scathe, dear God! Scathe like your life depends on it! Oh my God. Gotcha. And that's why we scathe. I had that happen in previous dungeon bosses, too. Being the only one left. Just run and scathe, kids. Run and scathe. You deceived us all you have. Pay you will. You might have just been possessed. You're one of the Hatali Malaks. Yet, are you not? Mother of mother of mother. Her name you know. And you, Amalja, yes, you're of the line of Kazibcha. I can see it. And Kobold, through your veins runs the blood of Dagu, does it not? And last but not least, the Black Mage Bren. Splendidly done. Few could have vanquished Barbados as you have. No doubt you're all eager to hear what truly transpired 100 years ago. Being a kindly soul, I shall tell you. I was an ambitious mage in my youth, insatiable in my thirst for knowledge of the arcane. In the course of my studies, I discovered ancient writings which told of black magic, a magic capable of destroying as only the gods can. He was most innocent at first, until it wasn't. But then questions began to arise in my mind that demanded answers. Where had all the black mages of old gone? Why had the existence of the art been hidden? And so I probed, endlessly, tirelessly. The more I uncovered, the more it drew me in. There was so much power to be had. I was not merely ambitious, I was also vainglorious. I desired recognition, deference. By accomplishing that which no other could, I sought to make my legacy an eternal one. Yet the pursuit of black magic was trying. I would pass days, weeks, months at a time, unsure how to proceed, and what little progress did come, came but slowly. It was then that I met your ancestors.
The gem of Shatoto, the power to sense magic, the relics. All of these things I owe to them. With their vast knowledge, the slow crawl of my studies turned to leaps and bounds. I dare say your ancestors sought the same recognition as I.
Kazibcha, ridiculed by the
Amalja for his ingenious analysis of worldly phenomena. Hatali Malak, named a pariah for not sharing in the small-minded prejudices of the exile. Dagu, a victim of his kind's idiocy, bound never to leave the land of the kobolds. We toiled together, learning what we could, and learn we did, much and more. Imagining we had gleaned all that there was to be known, we prepared to hold a dark rite, one we believed would restore black magic to its fullest expression. I do not know what came over me. Blinded by my own lust for power, I altered one of the incantations. It was arrogant, foolish. Our command over the ancient powers was summoned was lost. I watched as the chaotic aether washed over my friends, ripping them apart, only to fuse them together into an abomination.
No, you couldn't mean that thing we just saw.
Yes, when I saw what my hubris had created, I mustered all of my strength to see Barbados sealed behind the Void Gate. Sealed, yet not defeated. Yet I felt myself corrupted by the aether. I was unsure whether I could hold my powers in check. Fearful, I returned to Ul'dah, where I manipulated the minds of a few thaumaturges of the Order into believing I had committed some terrible crime. Only with me confined to the depths of the Marasaja pit could the realm be safe. And there I remained, waiting for the coming of one with the power to purify the aether of those 3 fiends with whom I once shared a dream. I do not expect your forgiveness, but I am truly sorry. No words Dozel has. Only I'm not long for this world. Here, take this relic while I still have strength enough to offer it.
How did you live for hundreds of years, though?
The 5th artifact? Yes, the 5th. Welcome to the solace of the gods. Perhaps you know it better as Nald's reflection, as most do. Truly remarkable. You've succeeded where many great mages have failed. Mastered what we sought to master. I can now rest, knowing that this power is safe with you. It is for you to set the hatreds of the past aright.
I'm pretty sure that's the theme of the whole game, but
my time to join Thal has come. May he greet me as a friend. Then it is over. Finished. Ended. Over. We did all we could, and the souls of Kukuruka and the others have been saved. The legends carried by my forebears have had their final chapter written this day. I confess there is a sadness in that. I am proud to call you friend, brethren, friend, now and always, no matter how divergent our paths from here. Yes, you're a true mage of the black now. Pray grace we kobolds in Lenosha with your presence someday. Century-old plan this was. Fulfilled his purpose, Kukuruka did. Mother of mother of mother, forgiven Kukuruka she has. Think so, Dozel does. Finished, this story is. Had much fun, Dozel did. Like mother of mother of mother. Grand fun she had too, Dozel hopes. Farewell. May we meet again someday, Dozel hopes.
To think, Kukuruka carried that anguish 100 long years. His crime was born of the hubris of youth, yet his astonishment came from the wisdom of old age. His soul has found peace, and it is not our place to linger and disturb it. Let us return to the Burgundy Falls. which isn't far, and has this dude just been, like, watching us the whole time? The path leads to the Minotaur Malm. If you're headed there, I will show you the way. The what? Huh? I'm so curious. Whoa. Awkward. Where am I going? What's the Minotaur Malm? Oh, here? It leads here! Huh. Where is this? A junk monger? Potions. I think this is maybe back when we fought a Freet?
Oh, but it does make sense. It really does. If you come by ox cart, it feels like half a mom. And 2 moms if you come on foot. So to a Minotaur, it would be exactly a mom. Actually, now that I've said it,
Okay, so these two are just randomly connected somehow. And then it pops out in the kitty cat village, I think. Yeah, it does. Huh. I feel like the two of us, too, are just, like, figuring out what that door did at the same time. But yeah, I'm curious if he was able to stay alive that long due to the influence of black magic, or do Lalafell just have longer lifespans? That's something with some Final Fantasy games too. Different fantasy races have different lifespans. And I don't know if that's the case here or not. Like in Crystal Chronicles, the Lilty had a lifespan, I want to say of about 200 years, while the Ukes had one of about 500. But everybody else had just normal, 75 average lifespans. Things have come to an end, it would seem. Both the threads which bound us all and the tragic tapestry they wove. Most mysterious things these lives we lead. Do you recall the words of so many legends and prophecies brought you to me? It was here at these Burgundy Falls we have spoken much here since then. Yet I never imagined this day would come. I stand before you now with no regrets. I am grateful to the gods for letting our paths cross. Dozel Malak, Daza, and you. I count you all as my brethren in black. Together we have seen the souls of our ancestors given peace, and I too now feel a happiness I have never known. You have become a true Black Mage, my friend, and more than that, a true friend, Black Mage. Let the dark art we share be a symbol of our bond, and that undying in the shadow or light by day or night. Alright, last piece. The black has taken you. We learned Flare. This concludes the Black Mage quests of Final Fantasy XIV: A Realm Reborn. There we go. All done. I welcome you, Bren of the Black. It was only with your aid that I did understand the answers sought by my ancestors, and for this I thank you. And yet each answer is but a stepping stone to yet another question. Tireless effort, unwavering focus, harmony and unity of people. Unobstructed by differences of tribe or nation. This is the goal I would strive for with the rest of my days. A goal that I am proud to share with you, friend. And if we go to character... Not that one, I gotta find the right one. There we go. It's very... puffy. Let me go stand out in the light. It's very puffy. I'm not sure I'm a fan. But there you go. Black Mage. This is going in the wardrobe. Immediately. And I already have, technically, better gear from other dungeons, and it already looks way better, so... But with that, This is it for the Black Mage quests, at least for now, until Heaven's Word, and this is where I'm going to call it. So if you want to see more Final Fantasy XIV content like this in the future, like and subscribe. We're going to be purifying our souls with White Mage next, and I hope to see you all in future streams. Bye-bye.